Hello. Hello, happy Thursday. Also, Shinta with the 9 months. Thank you very much. Do really appreciate it. I hope you're having a good Thursday. I am leaving for Bandai Card Fest in like 4 hours, 5 hours. So I spent a lot of time preparing last night. I'm all packed, more or less. And because of that, I get to play some Fusion World today. So I've obviously been a little bit less on track for Fusion World. The end of FB01, the meta was just, it was very easy to get involved into other card games, maybe. Gundam launching was really big, and One Piece is probably the most diverse format we've ever really seen, at least in a long time. It's been very fun to play test and try to play in that game, and so it's been a cool down for Fusion World, but FB07 has a lot of potential in my mind, and I'm ready to test it out. I also just didn't know that they updated the online client on Tuesday, which is earlier than they normally do. It wasn't really until they launched it, I'm like, oh shoot, it's that early. And because I'm like, well, I'm leaving Thursday and I'll be traveling, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do so, but we'll see how it is. I might even do a stream tomorrow morning in Dallas too. We'll just see how the day goes. But let's see. Jeebus with the good morning. Good morning right back to you. I hope you're having a good one as well. And yeah, should be a... Oh, shoot. I don't know why it said that is members only for the YouTube side. That is not the intention. My bad. My bad. I did not switch it from last night. I'm like, why is no one watching on YouTube? I'm like, oh, well, because all of my members are Wednesday Night One Piece fans, which the pie chart of Wednesday Night One Piece fans, or Venn diagram of One Piece fans and in Fusion World, probably pretty low. But we've got 2 boxes here, which we're going to open right away, since I also need some code packs to open some packs online. I also, if we go over here real quick, I did make a video today going over some deck lists that I've been working on day one. I'll be honest, and I was honest in the video too. I have not done really any games in FB07, so it should be a quick learn from me, but that's the case. We're going to do some Shenron testing, assuming we get 2 secret rare Son Goku GTs, which shouldn't be impossible, but is probable. There's a chance that can happen. Also, at 11 a.m. PST time, we do have our triple win a box signups go live. I'll make sure to notice it and let you guys know. I do not expect these to sell out as quick as my Gundam and One Piece events, but they will be. I do want to try to get at least 32 people. It'd be cool. And I sincerely think, like, there are so many decks that can be viable. I made a tier list that is, I guess, a little cropped out of this view, but there are just so many leaders that they're just like, here's like a card or 2. Let's see if that makes you viable. And I think that's interesting. That's interesting on that side. So that could be really fun. So that's the plan for the day. You probably will end a little haphazardly, but we'll go from there. Let me message my fiance real quick. All right. There we go. All right. But yeah, we're gonna start off with some pack opening. So yeah, I don't really know what I want from this one. I know that the Son Goku GT secret rare, I probably need to own 2 of those eventually. I think it's pretty understood. We likely don't need 4 copies of that, 3 if you really want for it, but there's so much milling in that deck, and there's just so many ways for you, like, to even if it's like stuck in life, the 1-drop Bulma fixes a lot of issues that I would say traditional wish list leaders in Dragon Ball Masters had issues with. So I think that's something that can be fixed as well. But let's just go. I'm just going to open these packs real quick. It'll be probably pretty unceremonious for it, but I do just want to get through this real quick. Also, let me get my handy dandy Eggman licensed trash container for these. I'm also probably, if I get the cards for Shenron, I'll probably bring the deck to Card Fest if anyone wants to play. I think I will have some time. The hat game is on point. The Devil Fruit one, I think I got it from Anime Expo. But yeah, I try to keep the hat and shirt game on point enough, which has been a collection over the years, which also means I've really ramped up on my Gundam stuff too, but I try to keep it around. Sometimes I get lazy, and sometimes I'm just like, I want to wear my One Piece hat, but we try our best to keep it on brand most of the time. So, all right, I've not opened any packs of this, so we're gonna go for it. I'm gonna be probably opening these a little quickly, but we'll see how we do. Android 16, which is good for our Android 18. Kui, Natural Shenron, Dragon Radar, Bulma. Actually, I'm gonna probably any cards that could be used for our Shenron deck, I'll probably put away. Oh, all right, easy peasy. All right, we got a rare plus. This is one of like the alt art designs for this. I'll bring it a little bit closer to the camera. These cards are great. These look awesome. This is the first time I've seen them in person, but the images look great. And man, the speckle foil on these two. This is really cool. This is a really cool card. I don't know if this card is good, but that is a very pretty card. Does anyone know the pull rates for these? I'm very bad at opening packs and knowing pull rates, but I am curious to know what they are, if you guys happen to know it. There also will be a section of the stream where I will be inputting 40 code packs, willy and nilly. But there it is. But yeah, they've sincerely, like, I feel like they've been putting a lot of effort into the art lately. Obviously, the manga booster is a good indication of that as well. But we're at our first Piccolo. We got King Cold and Golden Frieza. All right, we've got an SR and a rare plus already. There we go. Here we go. So I don't know. I don't open a lot of packs. I've been doing it a little bit more often, but mostly it's just like, if I have to open these already, I'll do so. And for this one specifically, I need to be able to get the cards. I haven't found any Dragon Ball. Ooh, all right, we got the Bulma. This card is fantastic. What a good card. I'm so happy with the card design of this card. Without knowing how this works, I'm like, how are you going to functionally make like the Dragon Ball Wish deck work? And this fixes a lot of issues that happens in Dragon Ball Masters as well, where cards are just stuck in your life and you either have to take a lot of life early or there's no way to fix it, or like, you take a card from life too. This being able to say, I get to, for free, not for free, but for easy, fix my life and do everything with it. I love this card. This card is super well designed. I've been really happy with that one. Because again, it fixes a lot of issues that I have. Now there's RNG in other ways for the Dragon Ball lists, but that is that. Man, it's going to be tough to... I really want to just say Wish Leader, even though it's like the unofficial term for it. Ooh, Shenron rare and a Broly rare. Even though it's the unofficial term, because you can't just say Dragon Ball Leader, because the game is called Dragon Ball. Like, it's only asking for confusion. She's like, do you play Dragon Ball? Like, yeah, I do. Like, no, the leader. Oh, yeah, I guess so. I'm just going to say Wish Leader, and hopefully people know what I mean when I say that. Ooh, our first Dragon Ball. The card's a Common Master Roshi and an Android 17. They really printed two Android 17s with like very similar conditions, but works for completely different decks too. Let's see. So I was playing Dragon Ball. Last Dragon Ball was second from the bottom. So when I awakened to do leader ability, it drew my last card. Oh no! Oh man. Because yeah, you have to. There is a lot of RNG and there's a lot of sequencing you have to do. It's also like not uncommon for like a Dragon Ball to be the last card in your deck. All right, so we've got the Nova Shenron. So this is the regular rare, right? So if your leader is Dragon Ball or is Shadow Dragon 2, and then choose one battle card 4 less and return 2 to owner's hand. So might need to be playing a little bit more of that. And then we've got Nova Shenron here, very solid card as well. Might be needing to play like the one swag copy of it. So all right. Goten, Vegeta, I usually play one or two of those. The Den, Gotenks, and Goku, Mecha Frieza. Oh, hey, all right, hey, that's not too bad here. We got the Son Goku GT. Very nice. Standard art, I don't care. I want 2 of these cards, and we are able to get 1 of them. That's very nice. That's very, very nice. Great art. The 1-star art is fantastic, too. But man, super happy with this. I really needed this card, obviously. So happy to get it. This box has been pretty kind to me so far, despite only having 1 Dragon Ball. I hope you get more Dragon Balls per box than just the. I hope you get 7 across 2 boxes, I guess, because it'd be weird to have to find 1 extra Dragon Ball extra card. Ooh, we got Shenron, which we also kind of need. We got Gamma 1. And ooh, all right, this left side's been hot. We do get the Giant Goma SR+. So this is treated as King Goma DA in all areas. Discard 2 cards from your hand, draw 1 card for each type of card with field that includes Demon Realm or Demon World in its special traits in your drop, and then place this card in a battle area into its owner's drop. You get to play a Goma. So like this has like a lot of sequencing for it and all this kind of stuff. So very nice. At this point, I don't expect them to make it a ban list announcement in any short term. Also, I don't think Fusion World has a panel. They don't have a panel at Cardfest. So that also is, at least from what I saw from the schedule that they posted, I didn't see that they had one. So if they were to make an announcement for a restriction list, they would have done it already. So my understanding and my expectation at this point is that they've decided to not have a restriction list with the launch of FB07, which I will say is a bold move, but not necessarily an incorrect move. I do not know yet, but I would say it is crazy. Not crazy. It is a bit unusual to me to see them this confident that this new set's going to change the meta without having to, change the restriction list at all. So we'll see if that's correct or not. But it is interesting. All right, we got the Son Goku Daima DA as well. The Evolve one. Very nice. All right. I think we hit most of our hits, right? Like, that's insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We might have hit all of our hits almost on just the left side. So we'll see if that continues to be the case. We got another box to open as well. Another Dragon Ball. We got 2 now. Frieza, Cell, and this Cell is going to be really good too. I'm probably going to add it. Here, I'll bring that. I'm bringing 1 constructed Fusion World deck with me. It's going to be Red Android, but I do agree. It's insane that they gave more support to Cell. But like, they probably printed these cards before SB01 came out, right? So like it's understood from a sense like they wanted to make more cards for to continue with their archetypes and stuff. But I would agree. Okay, another SR. All right, dang, all that on the left side. That's crazy. That is crazy. Because we've got Piccolo SH, Son Goku, Goma. I mean, technically these 2 are here, but 1, 2, and I guess the secret rare. So I think this is a triple hitbox, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or we have 6 super rares, right? I don't remember the ratios for Dragon Ball, but the majority of them came to the left side for sure. Unpacking, yeah, I know. Well, I'm packing up for, like everything that's going with me besides a couple Dragon Ball cards are packed, which means that I can live stream right now. I can be somewhat responsible. All right, Think of Vegeta here because I've been playing 2. Another Dragon Ball. All right, I should have enough over 2 boxes to make the deck, which is nice. Master Roshi and this. Gonna be speedrunning the rest. So maybe 1 more SR. Okay, that is fine. Luckily, so we don't have any of the Goten SRs yet, which is kind of needed for the deck. Which maybe I won't be doing that. Gamma and Bardock. Yeah, this Bardock's really interesting too. The fact that it's also just a Bardock's crew card that has 10k combo is actually really irrelevant for like the leader ability, which Bardock's leader ability is super underused right now, and it's still amazing, right? Imagine if you can more consistently get extra combo power off of it too. Card will be insane. Oh, another SR. All right, Piccolo Daima. Surely we're out this time. I agree. It's a shame that we are going, like, one of the largest events of the year is with the last day of a, I will say, mediocre format. We got one of these. Nice. That's our first one. Yeah, it's been a little, it's a little tough. It's a little tough. I think most people wish that there was we could be playing with the new cards, but at the same point too, like, if you've I know some people like solved formats. There's like less variables. It's easier to be competitive in that sense, right? Even though that can mean like it's a little bit more stale. At least you know kind of what you're getting into. So I get it from both sides, but for me as like a commentator who likes to see like new cards in action, like I love seeing like day one for another SR. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we got like a super good box. Maybe this is a misprint box, but man, we got so many SRs. And their second one of those. Trunks GT, which are just like, what if we just let you get an energy marker as Goku? Probably pretty good. Alright, Majin Ice, Tagoma, Explosive Rage. Right, I'm zooming through the rest of these since they should be there. Also, with this going so fast for box opening, I've got 6 boxes, 3 for my event next week, and 3 for me. So I'll probably open my 3rd box. Hi Cornelius, what are you up to? Hi puppy dog. Cornelius has awoken. Which is not like a wish joke, but it could be. Alright, another Sun Gohan Youth. We do not have the 3-drop, was it? Trunks Childhood and Sun Goten. That card is probably super good. Like, is going to be really good. Kind of missed. But we'll be okay without it. Another SR? Okay. Maybe I don't remember the pull rates for these. Because this seems above average. Maybe I'm used to like One Piece and Gundam, but you got a lot. Okay. So real quick. Out of one box, we got, let me clean it up again. We'll probably open a 3rd box. This went pretty quick. 8 SRs. I think we hit more than that. Let's see. We hit, and technically one of our alt arts was also an SR, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you're right. It is 8. We got a 9th one there, and then we got a secret rare and a Nova Shenron. So okay, that probably tracks then. Yeah, I'm like, compared to like One Piece, it's like 7 sometimes, right? And then we got 3 hits, and one of our hits was an SR as well, so not terrible. Not terrible for our first box. I do need another Sengoku GT secret rare, but also the Gohan's probably the one that you need more copies of. I just personally need another Sengoku GT, so yeah, 8 SRs and 3 hits is good too. Though we did miss out on all of the super rares needed for the Shenron deck. So I don't think like 5 cost Goku is like more than 2 of, but the Goten and Trunks is definitely missed. Definitely need more of those. So we'll see if we get them. All right. Here we go. Box 2. Box 2. All right. Rage, Bulma, Rage, Gotenks, Golden Emperor, Natron, Gotenks, Frieza, Son Gohan, then Shenron, and Explosive Rage. Alright. Toby, Trunks, Android 16, Eartha Race, Dende, jeez. Nova Shenron, and another Piccolo SR. So that's 2 of those. I don't know how I feel about this card. Is this card good? Do you guys think the Piccolo superhero card is good? Real question. Because I'm not sure it's great. Yeah, I don't, as far as I know, I can't do anything but commentate this weekend. So if I have time for like some side games and stuff, I'll let people know. But I don't believe I'm allowed to do anything outside of that. Is my basic understanding. But if that changes, I definitely want to play games, right? Originally, I was signed up to play Gundam and Fusion World. Though I think when I signed up, I thought Fusion World would be in a different meta. So I am okay that Vegeta DA. I'm okay that I'm not playing in the FB01 meta ever again. I'm not too upset about this. If this was FB07 meta, I would definitely feel a little FOMO, but I'm not feeling as much FOMO with this current format. 2 or 3. Okay. I mean, I made my video today, and again, they're all basic deck lists. We're going to be testing specifically Shenron today too, so that could show some difference there. Broly and Metacooler. This Metacooler is like also pretty good in. I want to play like actual cooler. I think that got a weird amount of support in this set, including the 4-drop regular cooler too. Kami. I think is this our first Kami? There's no way. Alright, I don't think we're going to be able to play Shenron off of 3 boxes, which is okay. It might be our second Kami, but we definitely need 4 of that card. That card is very good. Just randomly get an energy marker. Why not? Oh, hey, alright, we got an SR plus of the Son Gohan superhero. This card is beautiful. This is a beautiful card. We got the gammas in the background too. Like, look at this card. I know my camera's only... The focusing for it is not fantastic, but man, this is a beautiful card. Very, 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 very nice. Yeah, double blocker. I just don't know how important double blocker will be, especially for a card that doesn't have counter. But I do respect that it can be good. I just haven't... I'm just not sure. Yeah, exactly. I was in the same... I don't think there was any... It was a gamble, right? It was a gamble if that FB07 would be legal by that time, right? So it wasn't... I don't think it was anything like deceptive from Bandai either, because I think they were still trying... When they announced Card Fest signups, I think they were still determining the release date of FB07, right? So it's not... I don't think it's anything... Ooh, our first one. Nice. We got the Goten and Trunks Youth there. But yeah, it is a shame. I think most people would rather just try to move on to FB07 at this point. Gotcha. Okay, it's good for stabilizing. Okay, I can see that being the case then. I just don't like the fact that it's a 0-cost combo that doesn't do anything on play, right? Like it just kind of sits there, I guess, is the... But sometimes, just having a good defense like that is good. The fact that it can still block against Boo is good too. Yeah. And generally, yeah, they try to, whenever they have large events, they like to do day 1 metas for like these big events. So it is a little bit, I wouldn't say like unusual, but not the standard, I guess. More times than not, they have these big events where the new set is legal not day 1, but it's the first weekend where the new set is legal. So it could also just been like some scheduling issues or something like that too. Ooh, our first Son Goku 5-drop. Nice. And that is an SR. And I definitely need that. Bam. That's Shenron. How are we feeling about Shenron as a deck? Is the deck broken, good, or just okay? Broken, I guess bad, or just okay? I said it has a lot of... Like, I put it as likely good, like with a lot of potential. Another cell. It's a high roll deck. Oh, Shenron is for sure. Shenron is very a high roll deck. From my understanding of it. Broly BR and a whirlwind spin. But Shenron, I'm not sure. Yeah, Sin's broken. It does have like the readings for it to be really good. And the fact that you can do all these things without caring about energy being up is good. So I think it has potential. But yeah, I said Piccolo's probably the strongest deck in the format. How are we feeling about... I said, okay, so I real quick, I did make like a tier list. Right over here. This is and it's getting cut off a little bit, so I'm sorry about that. But so on the left, it's Majin Buu, obviously. It's Giblet, Shenron, and Golden Frieza. So I think here, I think this is the best deck of the format. I think these two are pretty good. Shenron is like high roll McGee, and then Golden Frieza is like the worst one. I think Broly is viable. I put him in maybe good. He can definitely bump up though. This might be low rolling for him, but the 2-drop Chilai, the new 4-drop, it got a lot of good support as well. Yeah. I would not be surprised if we bump up Sin Shenron real quick too. Just use better early game cards. I do agree. Yeah, the beginning for Sin is just like you're slowly building up your trash, but you don't have like a lot of interaction with cards. So I do think that's the weakness. If your opponent gets a lot of value early game and you can't interact with them, you're falling behind. Ooh, our first Gamma SH. But I think, but yeah, Piccolo seemed great. What about Glorio? Yellow Vegeta. Oh, did I? Okay, yeah. Okay. This yellow Vegeta. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Not the Daima one, right? I don't think that deck's bad either. But I'm making sure. Yeah. We'll see. All right, we're at 9:45. Trying to. I don't want to spend all day just opening packs and not playing games, so I'm trying to be quick on this one. Yamcha, Frieza. Ooh, hey, all right. We're playing the Son Goku GT deck, I guess. We got 2 secret rares. There we go. All right, we can play it. Oh wait, you guys didn't see that? Oh my goodness, I'm on the wrong scene. Oh my goodness, what a failure of a pack opening. You've got 2 things you got to do. You've got to open packs, and it has to be on camera. And I only did 1 of those. All right, we got a second Son Goku GT though, so that's very nice. There it is. Build, yeah. Dragon Balls is the deck I'm playing today, and mostly just from nostalgia. It is a silly deck. Just 2 rares. My issue is that I'm a big fan of how they did the Dragon Ball mechanic in Dragon Ball Masters. Some of my favorite decks for that. And the way that they've implemented in this game is more like a deck called Vegex in Dragon Ball Masters, which I despise that deck. I would not play that deck at all. So we'll see. Yeah, I do think like it's crazy from you know, FB07 was like one of the best products that they've ever released in any card game, I think. Like the art's fantastic, the cards are cool. But from like a meta sense, it staled it up. We also didn't get any events. We haven't had in the last 2 months, I could be wrong, in North America, we've only had 2 events, and they are both at Gen Con. I might be missing 1 or 2, but we just haven't had any events in North America either. So it's been like really, there's like nothing to talk about. Like, I know that I can always be making videos, right? But most of the time I focus on like tournament results and stuff. And when a format is solved and when there's not like much experimentation, there's like, I'd rather make no video than a video that I feel like has no purpose. So that's just kind of how it's been with Dragon Ball lately, where there's just like not a lot to talk about. Yeah, I understand that. How Dragon Balls work in Masters. So Dragon Balls, in this game it says discard 2 cards off the top of your deck, right? In Masters it says draw 1. So like it was strictly better. And then like the wish mechanic, it was like higher risk, high reward. And normally what you would do is that when you were awakened, you had our first Omega Shenron. You'd pretty much have 3 effects. 1, draw 1, or some sense of that. 2, you get to have like a medium level effect that was pretty good. And then the last one would be like the final wish. And so what would happen is that your Dragon Balls would leave the game. They'd be removed from the game. It's not like in this game where they get shuffled, your entire drop gets shuffled back in. Ooh, another Gohan there. It is it is essentially like either you win the game off this like final wish, or you lose right afterwards, right? That's kind of like the balance they did for it. So the Dragon Ball mechanic was it's similar, but like it was more consistent. And oh hey, all right, hey, I'm actually really happy. Oh no, wait, this is the other Frieza. That's fun though. That's so fine. We got the Frieza on the last one. So if your leader is Frieza in his card name and this card's in active mode, add one card from your life to your hand. So maybe this. I thought it was the other one drop Frieza from the star deck, because I do not read card lists that well for all arts, but there we go. But essentially, like it was more draw heavy, more consistent, and it was more combo based, and there was less of. There's still obviously like the randomness of finding the 7 balls, but it wasn't like the mill 4 and hope you hit the card that you need kind of thing. It was more consistent and not as much like randomness. Yeah, the fact that there hasn't been is crazy for Florida. Yeah, because I know they had a big scene. All right, I'm gonna open one more box. I'm gonna open one more box because I need more things. I would like some more cards. This is my final box that I'm opening though, and then we'll go from there. All right. And then I've got some code packs that I have to enter, which we get to hang out and do that, so that's fun. All right. Raid Shenron, Whis, Kui, Neva, Dragon Thunder, Go Tanks, Dragon Radar. I don't know if I have enough of those. Degasu, Vegeta, minus power. Ooh, hey, you know what? I'm a super rare, super combo Chilai enjoyer, but I will take this cooler one. This one's super sick. Very, very nice. Yeah, last box. Well, if I open any more boxes, I need to get more. I won't be able to prize out my event next week, so I kind of have to be in last thing. Yeah, and Div, I am. It should be fun. I always enjoy being able to go out there, and I'm sure that you're gonna have a good time as well. Did I move the rares? All right, these are all the rares. Yeah, okay. I just goofed that part. All right. So yeah, should be a good weekend. Double rares. All right. I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to just getting there. I'm also looking forward to going to Buc-ee's. I'm looking forward to getting some Whataburger, getting some good Texas barbecue. As a Midwest boy who's stuck on the West Coast, there's a lot of traditions I need to get back into. So looking forward to that. Vegito in our second Omega Shenron. So it should be good. That last box of this case. Yeah. But yeah, I am surprised that you can continually use the Dragon Ball effect. Obviously, like you can only use the you have to tap your leader to be able to, do the 7 ball shuffle, but that still means like it's a once per like in the late game, like you can I feel like you can more consistently do so, but the fact that you have to refill your deck every time does make it trickier. So it's weird. It is a weird and interesting mechanic. Oh my goodness, we got these one star though of the Gohan secret rare. Very, very nice. Very, very pretty card. Look at this guy. Ain't the 2-star, but I'll take the 1-star. Place 5 energy into your owner's drop. Choose one battle card. Place it in the owner's drop so it gets their own KO. And then you get 5 energy back. And it doesn't untap it, so you get that back too. Very nice. All super combo and all secret rare. Yeah. We're high rolling. We are high rolling. All right. These boxes have been really kind to me. They're really trying to get me to do more Fusion World stuff. All right, Master Roshi and our Son Gohan superhero. So 2 copies of that. So far we've been hitting like 3 per box. So it's been pretty good. Like 3 hits. Piccolo, Vegeta, Yamcha, Mecha Frieza. There it is there. Yeah, these have been kind boxes. No 2-star, but we'll take it. I wonder. So one interesting thing is that I actually don't know anymore. But do we get the new tournament promos in this weekend's regional? The one that has like the Son Goku or the Goku Black and Zamasu. These tournament promos seem very good. They're mostly for older decks, right? But a lot of them seem... Ooh, another copy of Black Smoke Dragon. They seem really like above averagely good for promos in this game right now. I would say that Dragon Ball Masters, there's kind of an understanding that tournament promos are like incredibly playable cards, which is kind of part of the value and the reason to do these regionals. But it also means that we got the Evolve right here. It can be sometimes difficult to day one a deck when you have to get the promos for it. You do not get them from that? Okay, so it's after this weekend. And the weird thing in this game, too, is that they're incredibly easy to get on the online client, right? And then in person, they're exponentially difficult. Ooh, okay, and then an Alt Art Black Smoke Dragon. All right, we got an Alt Art Black Smoke and the Secret Rare, very nice. And another Kami. All good things. All right, I need another Goten and Trunks. That would be helpful. Another 5-drop Goku would be nice as well, but I think we got... That card's just okay, sometimes. We got Broly and a Goma, super rare. I think this is our first of the regular art since we pulled the alt art on the other one. Yeah, I don't think we do, because it's like the last event of this series. And I would imagine when FB07 is legal, we get the promos that correspond with it. But again, just like a little bit of a shame. I hope we get them. Or maybe there's like some side events where you get them. I know, like, listen, I know that I'm just like a Goku Black enjoyer, but like, I want to play that deck. And luckily, like, you can do it on the online client. Like, if it was like a thing where you had to get the physical card and then the physical card would give you a promo pack to get the card, it'd be a little bit more difficult, but at least like they're obtainable. Like the Majin Du and Majin Ku, even though that card wasn't like super played, the fact that it was easy to get early. There's also like the Goku promo that you got, so at least all that's like obtainable. Our second Vegeta, Daima. All right, so we're almost done here. We're going to play Fusion World. You have to take my word for it. We're currently opening packs, and when we're done with these boxes, we're really only like halfway there to opening packs, because we're going to be another SH. Because I gotta input like 70 codes, which we get to do together. Very good content, if you ask me. Another Kami, which is good. I think we have almost the playset. It is nice to get 2 of the Son Goku GTs. I do wish we had more of the... I definitely want one more of the 3-drop super rares, so hopefully we get one of those. Cell and Frieza. I'm going to put the Cell there. New Piccolo deck is slated to be one of the best decks in this format, based on my opinions and a couple of others' opinions that I generally agree with. Alright, we got double rares. We've got 5 packs left. So, likely good. Likely good is what we'll say. 16, Ginyu, Gotenks, Tell Me Your Wish Now, Frieza, Android 18, Burst Attack, Bardock, and Cell. Vegeta, Pilaf, Bulma, minus power. Yeah, I don't think we have any SRs left. We might have like one, which is sad, because again, of the SRs we got, I think Goku and Trunks, Goten, we only got one of each. Like, we got more, we got just as many black secret rares as we did super rares, which is kind of funny. Yeah, double rares, 2 more packs. Those promos are for locals? Okay. Well, then that's good then. That's good then. I thought they were regional promos, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's like different arts for them. Frieza, and ooh, Obama. Actually, I forgot. We need 4 of these. That's troublesome. We only have 2. I can't play the deck with only 2. I need 2 more. I forgot that's the super rare. I was thinking of like, oh, you know, this deck's pretty cheap. We only need the Bulma super rare, and then I'm like, well, we also need the secret rare, and then we need like the 5-drop and such. So maybe not as cheap as I was hoping, but that's okay. All right, that's it for these. Real quick, if you guys are curious on what I pulled over 3 boxes, we got a bunch of commons and uncommons. There's no restriction list going into this format. At least they have not announced anything, and it formally releases tomorrow, so very unlikely at this point. They're seemingly banking on the new set to be good enough to be on par with the current meta in FB01, essentially, is my understanding. All right, let's get the red cards out. Honestly, 3 boxes and 3 super rares, or secret rares is good. I'm a sucker for alt art leaders, but I don't need them. Alright, so for red we got almost 1 of each. We got 2. Did we even... We didn't get any 3-drops in Go 10. That's crazy. Is that right? I swear I opened 1. Huh. Alright. I guess not. Kinda need that card, but Secret is a little bit better. Future one, yeah, it's pretty easy to learn. They've been getting slowly more complex over time, but I think the game is still pretty approachable. At least more approachable than Dragon Ball Masters. I think Masters is a fantastic game, but you do need to buckle up to learn how the game works. Alright, we got 3 Black Smoke Dragons, we got 2 Omegas, the Nova, and the Alt Art Nova there. For green, we got 1 Secret Rare Gohan, 2 copies of the Gamma. We got 3 copies of the, 3 copies of the Gohan Super Rare, which that card's very good. I think you need 4 of each, to be honest. And then 2 Piccolos. I think that's probably fine for Piccolos. I wouldn't run more than 2 if I did. And then obviously the secret rare. And then for yellow, we got 2 Metacoolers, 2 Kingomas, and 1 of the Frieza. And again, I can be wrong, but I just don't think it's difficult to be a control deck when you have to lose life to use your effect, I guess. You have to lose life on the awakened side. And there's no strict heal in the deck either, so I find that to be a little troublesome. All right. I put in my rare pile. Okay. Let me see. Let me go rare diving. I swear I opened 1, so thank you for letting me know. Let me see. Where is he at? Where are they at? All right, first pass. Oh no, you know what? You're right. This one. This wasn't the rare pile. I put it in the this pile because this is the remnants of my first. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we did open 1. Okay, did I put any other super rares in here? I don't believe so. No, we did not. Okay, so we did open 1. All right, that's good. That's good. We got 1 of each at least. So Bulma's definitely like mandatory 4 of. And the rest there. Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. Thank you for helping me find that. Let me put in 70 of these bad boys, and then I'll have 2 left over. And Voha, since you asked nicely, I can give you the last 2. How about that? How about that? How about that? I know that's not super generous. Don't sing songs of my generosity, but I'm also like the kind of guy who like maintenance. Please don't be prior to September. Are they resetting the ranks? Is that right? For all modes. During a battle. Okay, sorry, during a battle. All right, cool. I'm like, did someone cheese their way to rank 1? All right. Also, I do think, like, before going into it too much, and before we do our code entry, it is cool to see this pack. I do own 4 freezes. Okay, I do own 4 of these, but like the idea of this set is cool, right? There's some good cards. There's secret rares and stuff, and some very good cards that you can get from this. They've been doing stuff. All right, like I'm not saying that they haven't, right? I'm not sure if I can. What is this? How much is this guy? It's like 50. Yeah, it's $59.99, huh? But I do get a secret rare plus wild card and some gems. That's kind of whatever. Because I think I got this one, right? I got the SR plus. The thing is that like the cards I want the Chilai super combo, which I won't get. So they really do. I've been really banking on them changing their wild card thing. So, anyways, are there any other new sleeves? Not really. Though I do like these ones. Segment. I mean, I got it. I mean, if I'm playing China, I gotta get the Shenron sleeves, right? That's gotta be the chance. I think I have all these, yeah. Just to confirm. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, all right. Enough of that. Actually, they just added this one too, which this card was previously unobtainable for a while. All right, cool. It seems like a basic thing, but I'm happy that they've been doing that. All right. Secret Rare Online. I know. Yeah, this is what you guys pay to watch, right? Or no, it's not even paid. This is what you guys watch. You watch Sad Man open 100 packs and get none of the not even one copy of the card they really want. So, we'll see. All right. It begins. You guys are here. You guys are here for me. 1 pack down, 69 to go. 3Z VX YD UX 53. For the record, I know that this is bad content, but I'm also not spending real money on packs that I've already bought. So I am sorry that I am going to be taking the affordable, use the money that I've already spent tactic instead of spending more money. And to be super honest too, the only reason I'm entering this is literally for the secret rares. I have like 80 super rare wild cards. I don't have to open a single pack, and I can get every super rare in this pack without any effort, right? But also, like, I couldn't get these codes any faster if I also wanted to open the packs there. So enjoy this fun little romp. If anyone has any questions for me, now is the time. This is story time with Eggman. If you guys want any of the Eggman lore, this is the time. You pulled 3 secret rare Goku 7 cost, and I'm guessing 0 Gohans, yeah? And you got 3 of the card that most people are playing 2 of. I mean, this is the point where everyone's just like, everyone's commiserating on their pulls, right? Yeah, honestly, I think, don't call me like a narc or anything, or if like this is too much money, but like sincerely, $20 for a secret rare wild card, easy. Just implement that. Just make it easy. I will spend $80 for a full play set of a secret rare that I could not open otherwise, right? Like it's just sad that like legitimately the only way to get secret rares is to open packs and there's no guarantee. I don't know if $20 is too much. That's just the number that came off the top of my head, but like even that fixed. Yeah, 0 Gohans, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. But it's a tale as old as time for this game. Where like the minimum packs you have to open to get the mild guarantee for the cards you need is just so high. Just like... And part of the reason, like, I don't know if this is gaming the system or not, but the reason I have so many wild cards is that I ended up just buying packs codes for sets that were about to expire. If it should be common knowledge, but these code packs only last 365 days. Oh, let's see. C3 BE 89 H4. Right? So the idea is that, like, you know, I spent like $50. Oh, you pulled 2 Gohans out of 2 boxes. That's good. That's good, at least. But yeah, if you're able to do that, and you know, part of it was like with the mild expectation that you might change how the wild card system works. Because if that's the case, then I have like infinite money for a while. Because I would, all the dust or whatever crafting resource I would get from all the cards I got would be pretty big in my favor. So they did not do that, but I've been whittled down to saying that just let me buy a secret rare wild card. I will do it. And then I will just having a guarantee on which one I can get, right? Because right now the only solution is that there's a one of, you have to spend $59.99, you get a secret rare wild card plus, right? That's true. Like, at least, like, especially with how like the pack codes and stuff worked with the manga booster, at least it wasn't like an exclusive new secret rare. Because that one was like strictly... I'd be infinitely curious to know how many people actually bought packs on the online client instead of using the codes. Because it was... I do not agree for the price they had for those. And listen, I understand how it works. It's likely some licensing because they're using original Toriyama art, and I'm sure it's a slight miracle in the first place that they are able to do it at all. But that price point just didn't make any sense, right? And I'm guessing it's generally like it might have been some loophole about how like the contract works out, where it's just any way that you can buy this artwork and or cards, they had to do it. So they were maybe just like unintentionally contractually like there's a contract for that. So at least there was like the set was super fun to pull. So like I was rewarded for it, and like obviously it wasn't like a super big set, right? But left for Boise to Dallas yesterday. Oh my goodness, Noblet, I'm so sorry to hear that. It is, I don't know how it is in San Diego. It's raining in LA right now, which never happens. Or at least it did. It was a couple hours ago when I took my doggy on a walk, but I can only imagine San Diego is like a little bit rainier than LA as it is. We're almost halfway done. If that makes you guys feel any better, because I am I'm pretty quick at inputting numbers and stuff. That is, my data entry skills are above average, especially because that's half of what I do for Eggman events too, is just input numbers on a keyboard. So I'm pretty, my muscle memory for keys are pretty good. That some people say that's a weird flex, or that I'm not flexing by saying that. No, it's a flex. I have those keyboard skills. Cause I didn't time this, but I should have seen how long it would take to take 70. Oh man, really? I'm sorry to hear that. I'd say that they... I don't think I'll get flacked as saying this. I would say that Fusion World is arguably the more complex game. But you will play this game and you'll find a lot of similarities. But One Piece is clearly the more popular game, I think, right now, at least from like a player base side. But you will play, if you play Fusion World and then you play a One Piece, you'll be like, oh, these are clearly both made by the same company. They both have the same, like, both games have leaders. Both games, you're restricted on deck building based on your leader's color. You both use life as like as a resource as well. So there are a lot of similarities. But I would say, again, One Piece is a little bit more linear. But I'm not saying that in like an elitist way. As someone who makes a lot of One Piece content, it's simply there are obviously complex decks from One Piece as well, but I would say that the mechanics for Fusion World are just a little bit higher. But that doesn't obviously make the game better or not. Z6 2 J5 Z4. Yeah, I think the biggest difference Death at Zero Power, yeah. That's kind of a holdover from Dragon Ball Masters, which still to this day, that mechanic like weirdly makes some cards like unbalanced. They also have like a million ways to get around barrier as well. So like barrier's not even like that big of a deal in that game. It's still obnoxious, but not like everyone can get rid of a barrier card if they really want to. Yeah, but comboing off board and comboing on offense is like the big difference, and everything has rushed the turn it's played. That's pretty much it. Also, you lose when you go to 0 life in Dragon Ball. You have to get one more hit in One Piece. But the difference is that you start with 8 life in Dragon Ball, and on average you start at like 4 or 5 life for One Piece. Blue still has no way to deal with barrier. That's funny. Excuse, just play Zeno, dummy. Wipe their whole board. It doesn't say choose. All right. Let's see. PM, choose Z, PA, QC, 6R, L5. All right. I promise we're almost done. We're almost done. I think like so triple strike makes mild, like it's obviously very strong, right? But it's restricted to one deck right now, and it's a deck that the leader doesn't attack in, right? So I think that it makes a little bit more sense. The issue is that so many decks want to get down to 4 life to be able to start really playing the game. So then you have to like really respect how much explosive power the deck has. So I haven't found that it's unbalanced so far, but the biggest one other difference between Masters and this game is one of the key card types are called negates. I ended up playing a good amount of Masters this past weekend, which was a lot of fun. Shoutouts to my friends for coming over and playing some games with an old head like me. But double strike, triple strike doesn't feel as strong when you can just say, I negate the attack. Our blockers are a little bit better in that game as well. So there are a lot of ways to like just not have to out-combo it, right? In this game, when it's like, there's no negates that exist, and specifically 7-drop Goku can blow up most blockers that can prevent you from going in, feels pretty bad. It feels pretty bad. So I think in general, this game, I think any deck that's been too good has been the fact that Double Strike is almost is very free in this game to connect compared to Dragon Ball Masters, and the game is not necessarily the times when we've had like really bad formats or when like Double Strike isn't like in the first set, like Double Strike was balanced around the fact that it costs 5 energy to do so. So like you had to really commit most of your turn to doing so. But like Top Coup being able to cheat out Rebrand was so good. Literally Rebrand got banned. I still think Secret Goku is too strong. The fact that you can just play a Double Striker for 3, that's a 45k base, is too good. Too good. Especially in a deck that just has so many ways to increase the power of it. Just very, very strong. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It just means like you get down to 4 life as like a deck, and then you have to stay at life for the rest of the game, or you just lose. You just lose to a big old triple strike. But again, it's with a leader that has like weird consistency and doesn't have a leader attack too, so that's quote unquote fine. I'm not as afraid of this first triple strike card, but they have to be careful about using it for future ones. All right, we've got. Let's do a quick. We inputted 47, so we have 23 left. Thank you for hanging out with me. I know this is hopefully the most boring this is going to be today. OBJZQJM2. And then losing to a mech. So, like, at some point, like, yeah, you can play the triple strike on turn 1, but, like, what does it actually do for you, right? It's you want to be able to get triple strike out without having to use too much resources. Doing it on like turn 2 or 3, I think, is better than just likely having like 0 cards in hand. And going there. I mean, like in even Dragon Ball Masters, right? Sorry, ZS2Z is like a weird 4 characters because they all look so similar. You know, you could awaken turn 1 in Fusion and in Masters using your wish stuff, right? If you just happen to have all your Dragon Balls, right? But that was never like super good. And usually meant that you overused your resources. Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, the 5 cost early. I can believe that. Because that card gets value throughout the game. But there are some like weird plays where you're like, well, I play I mill Kami, and then I have an energy marker. I'll use the energy marker to use Dragon Radar, mill 2, mill Kami, get my energy marker back. Like, you can do some silly things with no consistency, right? But there are just so many potential ways to high roll in that deck, which is why I'm not immediately happy to play it. It's not my playstyle, at least on a surface level. 3 WH ARY2. All right. Almost done. 2X 3U P9 3Z A5 43 N2 M2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right. T S3Z NC WZ HN44. All right. We're almost there. Q E A Q. Oh, that's a W. Q E A Q MM52 48 QX GSL4. Yeah, I think the deck is fun. I worry about how consistent it can be. And also, like, here's the other thing. If that deck is like really consistent, then it becomes like, how do you interact with that deck if it does do, like, it really is either the deck has like an okay win rate right now, likely due to I either got my combo off early and really consistently, or I did not, and then, but either way, like, my opponent's just watching me mill cards off my deck, right? Like, it's not, there's not much most opponents can do, right? I feel like there's just like, yeah, because how you're supposed to play against it, right? There's no interaction for it. And that's kind of like the issue with combo decks in general. Either the combo is too good and then no one can interact with it and you lose, or it's not good enough and then no one wants to play it, right? It's very difficult to have like the sweet spot where a combo deck feels appropriately strong in a format without being the best deck in the format. Yeah, I enjoyed playing Masters. I would say my favorite format was right before Unisons came out. I think Unisons were good, and I enjoyed playing those formats too. But it was legitimately right up to COVID. After COVID, and you know, obviously we didn't do in-person events for a while, but the game was. I followed it a lot. I really enjoyed playing it. Unison stuff was good. The Z deck was a make or break mechanic for a lot of people, and I understand why that is. So I understand like why that can polarize people, but I ended up playing my favorite deck right now to play in Masters is I played a good amount of Belmod, and I really enjoyed that deck. I think that deck is super fun. Being able to the way the deck works is really fun. The one I got my first top. No, the first one I got my first big top was Chilai, and set. I think it was set 7, whatever set Chilai came out in. Set 10 or set 9 was with Cell Surge, which I love that deck, and I would say that I was one of the few people to realize that deck is dumb, and I can confirm the deck was dumb because the leader got banned. So it was definitely like I think there are very few times that I allow myself to be prideful about discovering tech and stuff, but 2 times in Dragon Ball, the Chilai Wish Leader, I think people did not. I was the first one to top with that deck and make it super viable, and Cell Surge for Dragon Ball Masters as well. I take ownership in those. The ruling was correct. I don't know what you're talking about. The ruling was not fake. It's legitimately how the deck's supposed to work. And I can prove that the ruling was correct. Do you know how I can prove it? Also, I think it was over publicized how often I did it. I only did it like once throughout the day. Do I enjoy I haven't played enough to say that I do or not. All right. But I can prove that the ruling was correct, like several ways. And the biggest reason I know that the way that I played the card was how it was ruled and how it was written was the fact that they had to errata the card. And they had to reprint the card with different text because the way that it was written was the correct way it was supposed to go. Like, that's, I don't, right? Like that. How the ruling was 100% correct. I had John Patterson tell me like, oh, if I was in charge that day, it wouldn't have been ruled that way. But then he would have been ruling it wrong. Like I don't understand that argument. This is like beef from like 5 years ago, but it's crazy. It's crazy to me. It's like, if the ruling was incorrect, why did they errata the card? And Cell Surge was broken without that combo anyways. Yeah, I got like 1 or 2 nasty grams where people were like, oh, you ruined the, how do they say it? You took advantage of the spirit of the game and used an interaction that the developers didn't intend to be. Like, that's card games, baby. The developers are not like, they should not be the ones telling you exactly how to play the game, right? It was an oversight from them for sure, but like it's how they wrote it. Like, I don't know what to say. I did also used to play Melee, mostly Project M, but I did play a little bit of Melee here and there. All right. I think we got everything. So we got 70 packs. I ended up getting 10 extra copies of FB01 as well. So we're back to the pack opening stream. Thank you guys for being patient on that too. I know that was a lot. Also, our event signups go live pretty soon. You're at work? I'm glad you're sticking it to the man. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I'm glad to contribute to the decline of society. All these new cards. Oh, all right, first leader. And just a regular Shenron, that's fine. That's fancy so far. Another leader. Regular Glorio. But yeah, regular leader, our first SR, and then we pretty much got every leader is the Piccolo SH. But yeah, for Modern Masters, I can't keep up with packs and stuff, but if someone gives me a deck, I'll still play it. And again, yeah, I enjoyed the Belmont deck. I'm just seeing how stuff works. Oh, our Balma SR, very good. And our Goma. All right. Hit me again. For One Piece, yeah. I know that they're doing one for Digimon, right? So Digimon's next. I'm pretty sure One Piece is already in the works. They just haven't done it yet. But honestly, like in my mind, my headcanon is that part of the reason they're doing the block rotation is to make it easier for them to make an online client, kind of like Magic the Gathering Arena, where they don't have to like make every card. They just have to make the last 2 years of cards or whatever, 3 years. So that's when I saw rotation, I'm like, oh, because they want to make it easier to develop an online client. Ooh, an alt art. Yeah, for the April rotation or whenever. A lot of people say April. I don't think that's ever been confirmed, but whenever it is, I know they're likely trying to make it at the same time for like the World's Finals, right? Ooh, my least favorite leader, and I got the alt art. Fancy. Yeah, because they're gonna re-release cards at some point too, and maybe it wouldn't be outrageous for them to have like the old format too, but there it is. All right, day 3 of no secret rares. I've had mild experience with rotation. In general, I'm for it. I think like I've played a lot of games without rotation, and it just gets to a point where like, well, like Dragon Ball Masters is kind of like the epitome of it in my mind. At this point, this game will never get rotation, but it's like, all right, the game is still like centered around cards that have existed in the first 2 years of the game, which is cool, which is fun and cool, but like there's also like the restriction list is so it's like Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Is this our first Dragon Ball? There's no way this is our first Dragon Ball in pack 30. But it just makes it difficult because you got to be like, all right, well, these colors run these cards, and then this is like a mandatory one of, and like there's just like, it just means that there's a lot of card knowledge. And so with the idea of trying to get people in to the game, like it makes sense where you make the card pool a little bit smaller. Dragon Balls are short print. Ooh, our first secret rare. All right. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Those $50 sensu. Yeah. Right? To the point where they had to errata a set 1 card. Because it was too broken. But they wanted it was, but if you banned the card, people would be you know, I don't know, be up in arms, but like an entire identity for one of the colors in the game was based off that card existing, Senzu Bean. To the point where people would splash in Dragon Ball Masters, you can run any color card in your deck. There's no restrictions for it. So people would splash in blue to be able just to play Senzu Bean. Yeah, and I'm actually kind of surprised. I don't play enough Digimon to have like a strong opinion on this, but I would say that I'm... Ooh, Sengoku GT. All right, one of the ones we needed, so sounds good. I'm very surprised they did not rotate Digimon, especially with them getting their online client. I'm not saying that I'm necessarily... that I would be knowledgeable enough to know if it would be a good or bad decision for them to do it. I'm just saying that I'm surprised. Especially with them having their own online client and having to import, like... I don't know how many games are... I don't know how many cards are in Digimon. Probably over 3,000, right? Somewhere around there. They've had like 20 sets and then half sets in Star Decks. Probably like 3,000 cards in Digimon, if not more. And so because of that, like, it seems... for them to have an online client that supports everything from set 1 is a giant undertaking, rather. So again, not saying that it had to happen or advocating for it. Just surprised that they ended up doing for it. They tried to rotate Digimon. What, with like the Ultimate Cup formats, right? I'm just saying, like, there's only so many rookie Agamons that you can make. They gotta be, like, really starting to scratch their heads on, like, how do we make this new Agumon? There's already 100. Ooh, our first one of those. Nice. Yeah, it is like a double-edged sword, right? Like, you don't want to alienate people, but, like, if you have like 5 years worth of cards that new people will have to like understand, it's difficult to get new people into it, right? So it is a balance. But as someone who like plays a game competitively and plays a lot, like, I don't mind rotation as long as it's done well, right? That's like the other caveat, right? It can be done poorly and then like players suffer for like having worse formats and stuff, but I generally like keeping things fresh. I think rotation can help do that. But I also know that there are a lot of people who only play one deck in a game, and that's their entire identity. So having like going from like an artificial to a mandatory rotation for those decks is tough, right? So I don't know. It's really opinionated, and to be honest, like, ooh, a second secret rare, nice. So, and it all just really comes down to how it's implemented, right? But I also think that you know, Dragon Ball doesn't have rotation, Masters, and a lot of their cards to, you know, quote unquote, like naturally power creep their cards, they have to go for it. Nice. Konami did do it, but the difference with Master Duel is that, like, Konami was already like regularly releasing Yu-Gi-Oh! Official games, so like it still was an undertaking, right? To implement all the cards that they did, but they didn't start from zero, is what I'm saying, right? They at least had a base of like previous games that they could build off of. Digimon starting from zero. I think it's for both printing, because they've been showing some cards from. Ooh, all right. You know what? One of each is pretty good. I'm happy with that. One of each is pretty good. All right, and then I will buy 30 here, so we'll open a clean 100. And I'll probably, I don't know if I'll keep on the rest of the gems. I don't know what I'm doing with these. Oh, and you got one more secret. All right. Maybe they adjusted the rates. Maybe not. But three secret rares in 100 packs seems a little bit above average compared to previous times of me doing this. Because again, like I have enough SR things to really just only. I don't need to really pull any SRs. The only thing that I'm really caring about is like alt art super combos, and which I technically I think already have some for every color anyways, and alt art leaders, which we only pulled Frieza right now, which is a shame so far. But yeah, I think yeah, but some of the PRB2 cards, I don't think they got the updated numbers for English as well. But I have not been keeping as much track of that, to be honest. I'm waiting for, honestly, just more clarification before I start spreading potentially false news. All right, double SR plus. All right, cool, cool, cool. The first wave of PRB cards, 100%. There's no, it'll only be for PRB2, and I don't remember if they clarified if it's all cards, some cards, or what. I really want an alt art Dragon Ball leader, but I guess that's asking for a bit too much. Alright, let's see what last super rares we got. Alright, Bulma, which I think this is our second one. I might open 30 more packs. Don't tell me I have a problem, okay? I don't know. Is that our first Goku SR? There's no way. I guess so. We didn't get this SR until this pack. No leaders are getting rotated in. Yeah, I guess is what you're probably asking. Man, you got 2 and 30. That's good. Those are good numbers. All right. Okay. Our first golden. Okay. I hope you guys don't mind that the way that I open packs in this. Our first Black Smoke Dragon. That's crazy. That's for sure. I don't remember opening that at all. Frieza. Oh, the Frieza must have been like an alt art one with. Okay. Okay. I don't know which one I'd want. All right, Beast Gohan. That's fine. That's fine because we need 2 of those. All right. We have 4,000. I'll just do one more. 30. Please get a secret rare though. If I don't get a secret, I'll be mildly displeased. Oh, they're thinking. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. And 2 secret rares? Oh, we're up. We're up. All right, that was good. We're gonna, as long as one of them is Beast and one of them is Gohan, that's fine. But even if or Goku, even if 2 of them are Goku or yeah, that was likely worth. Yeah, but yeah, there's like no reason to not play 4 copies of Beast Gohan. That card is kind of silly. Kind of silly. Then you get to just play Piccolo, yeah. And I do have some secret rare wild cards, so I don't mind spending 1 on Goku or 1 on. At least as long as 1 is Beast Gohan, that's what I want. But saying that out loud means they're both going to be Gokus, so I'm ready to be disappointed. But I've got the secret rare wild cards if wanted. All right. I would appreciate an alt art leader though. All right, I think that's our 4th Gohan. All right, Sin Shenron or Mega Shenron. We haven't had anything upgrade to a secret rare, so I'm ready for that to happen too. I'm not even going to say that because I don't want it to happen. I don't want to manifest it. I would like to manifest. I would love to manifest getting a secret rare update, though. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Well, we got most of those. I feel like I've been getting less alt arts. Why is that Goku still saying new? Unless that was an alt art one. Or like an animated one. Golden Frieza. I'm thinking we're missing a good amount of SR still. All right. Secret rare pack there. All right. Okay, last 2 packs. All right, that's fine. This other one's going to be Gohan. Trust. Oh, we had 2 packs on the left? Oh, no. Oh, no. Gohan. No! Dang it, we knew it was going to happen. That's so sad. That's brutal. And it's like the all-art one. I can't even contribute. Man. All right. This has a chance to upgrade, though, right? No. Okay. It's how it be. It's how it be. That's crazy. Oh, well. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. All right. If you guys want to look at the cards that I got. FB07. Yeah, we got two leaders that were not standard, which is crazy over 130 packs. We pulled 1 single copy of Black Smoke Dragon. Let me see. Let me just go. Let me do this. We're missing 1 Bulma. Golden Frieza we technically have. We only got 2 of this Goku, which is crazy. 2 Gohans are fine. I guess I will spend 2 secret rare tokens on him, right? But ugh. Getting 3. I'd be way happier if I got 3 Gokus and 2. 3 Gohans and 2 Gokus, but that's fine. And then yeah, when you generate 3 of these. Oh no, not the SR plus. You kidding me? Yeah. Do I not have an? Oh, I have one SR plus. All right. Gohan probably uses 4 deck, 4 of in a green deck. All right. Does that mean I gotta spend the store money? Also, but sincerely, We got 1, 2, 3.5 all art cards, which is also a little crazy. Oh well. Yeah, generate one of this Bulma. Sure. I'm playing it today. I think 2 of this is where I was at anyways. And then, yeah, we got the rest. And if I wanted to... this is until the 24th. I can spend... Well, Eggman will think about this one. Eggman will think about this one. I've got a week to think about it. The 24th is next Wednesday. All right, I'll think about it. All right, let's just delete all these decks. Also, I have my tournament signups that go live in like 5 minutes. All right, next step. Let's see if my deck list import function works. All right, if we go over here, this is this screen. This was the first build that I wanted to try, so I'm going to do export. I'm going to copy this, copy to clipboard. We're going to go over here, and it won't have any issues. It's just going to create from code. Hey, look at that. It kind of works sometimes. It mostly works. I'm I'm underplaying. Yeah. I guess if we want to make this deck shinier, what can we do? 6-drop Goku, we should have, 2 foily ones. Secret or super combo can just definitely be Bulma. I'm not playing really much. And we gotta upgrade one of these guys, yeah. 53 cards. 53 cards with yeah, Goku, like this Goku is like the most polarizing, and like it's only good in this deck. I will agree on that. I think that's kind of what you're trying to say, is that it's only good in this deck, which I would agree. I don't think I would play it in any other deck in this current format. First, Shenron. All right, what sleeves we got? I guess I got in the quarterfinals once. All right, rank match, baby. Let's D-rank from Plat 5. Let's do it. Ginyu. Ginyu. We did get a new card for Ginyu. Going second, we have Bulma, and I think we can keep this. Okay, well, and this makes what we charge pretty tough. I guess it's Kami. Like, don't make fun of me, but I want to hold on to this card and get this here, right? So it's gonna be Kami. I think we're gonna discard a Dragon Ball off this effect. Also, I think we use the energy marker. I'll discard this. Who we got in here? Another Bulma for sure. And I guess a Dragon Ball? Let's see. Also, I guess I'll use the skill to draw one. Okay, cool. That card is fantastic to play off the top. I'll Use this skill. I'll use it to discard this Goku. Alright, we'll get, I guess, another Bulma and another Dragon Ball. Alright, Mill 2. Kami in there, so now we get the Kami effect again. So then we play another Bulma. I don't know if it's good. We're doing it though. Sure. Let's see. Another Dragon Ball and another Bulma. Woo! Woo! Is this good? Who's to say? Alright, let's see another Kami. Oh, we did get... Finally. Another one. Alright, and then one more. Alright. That's all I can do. I don't even feel good. I think it was neat. Yeah. Definitely block. You kidding me? Yeah, we gotta save these. These cards are drawing us 2 every turn. Yeah, we gotta do it. Okay, I don't think we need a 4th Bulma. I'll be honest. We need to keep this active for the Awaken, right? Cool. Dragon Radar, right? We kind of need this card in there, huh? And then I guess 6-drop Goku. Yeah. Another one of these. And I guess Oolong. I mean, we could play... No, we need to... Sure. I think we want to play this one, right? Yeah. Because we get to... At this point, we just... Actually, what's this say? Up to 3. Yeah, so I'll just use this. Wish we had more things to do, but as we just casually just did so much this turn. Two, 3, 4, 5. All right, 2 Dragon Balls are in there. We get to activate this effect again, I guess. And just 35. Okay. With the 5, isn't bad. Yeah, we just had like extra energy that we could do stuff with. These bombs are dumb, though. Oh, we got the Raccoon, though? Alright, that's pretty... That's gonna... Our bombs are dying. Oh, did they not? Oh, because we got rid of the... Yeah. We got rid of the sorbet, right? That's true. This is their last attack for the turn, so this is definitely worth it. That's good. Just we have here. All right. I think it has to be definitely this. And then I guess this. This effect. Discard Roshi. Roshi and I don't think I have a 7 drop in trash yet, but that's fine. I guess Krillin, I guess. do the order wrong? Maybe. Let's get one of these back. Get one of these back. One, two, three. And we got 2 Dragon Balls somewhere. Draw 1, baby. And I guess we use this while we can. Got 1 Dragon Ball. I guess no, we're fine, because we can do like double 5 drop next turn. Half your opponents quit. I can believe it, because we're at like 0 time left in round, right? Alright. I think I've been playing as fast as I can possibly do. And we're still, like, crawling. We might have needed to get... That's fine. At this point. I think blue or white are going to pair really good into those. Is this not once per turn? Please. Please attack into me. I'm only at 8 life. That card's good. And this is really impressive, but like... Oh, we do have 1 Goku in there. I do know that one of my secret Gokus are in my life. So if I end up drawing it, I likely win. I do also need to find 1 more Dragon Ball, yeah? That just essentially seals it, yeah? Yeah, because I get to... I need to sequence this correctly, is the biggest thing. This is from my drop, yeah. No! Oh, we were not awakened, huh? Shoot. Because we're not Shenron. Oh, I'm so dumb. Whoops. That's fine. Now we know. Now we know. Does this, it shuffles them in, yeah. That's too bad. Yeah, because we could have gone the double. Oh, well. Oh, well. Now we know. It's too bad, but it's okay. I'm not strictly worried. Just more things. I'm really honestly not that worried though. It's just enough. Oh well. Yeah. Now I know. Now that happens. Hey, at least it happened in a game where it didn't matter. Yeah? You know what I mean? Yeah. I think it's also... You guys can pity me. But, like... Did I have fun? Kinda. Did my opponent have fun? I'm gonna wager they did not have a good time watching me play my cards. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm gonna look forward to trying some new stuff. I don't know if Shenron... this deck just seems so chaotic, right? We're playing against DK Prime. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, we're going second, and we have Bulma. So yeah, we keep this hand. Are you kidding me? Let's see if we can play 3 Bulmas again. Which one? The one that destroys all my 1-drops? I mean, that's probably fair. Probably fair to say. Okay. I might end up playing this Vegeta. I don't know if this might be greedy. We'll start with this though. And we'll use the marker with the chance that we have to discard 1. We will discard, I guess, this. All right, what do we got? What do we got in here? Another Balma. Another Balma would be great. We do not have another Balma. That's too bad. In that case, it's likely Dragon Ball and Goku. Yeah, the only one Kami in there already. Yeah, with the hopes that. All right. Oh, we got a blocker. Goku already. And do we have any Kamis or any copies of the 2-drop Sun Gohan? No, we got another Krillin though. That's neat. All right. Oh, we got it. We got to draw our one. All right. Not too bad. I can see this matchup being tough for us. Oh, bah. No. All right. Well, that ruins all fun there. They probably should have attacked here anyways, but that's fine. Yeah, I think we lose. Oh, actually, though? Hold up. I kind of want them to attack into me, and I don't want them to awaken next turn. Okay. Yeah, I guess we just end from here. We've got 4 in here right now. Ooh, Planet Pompo. Just ending turn. All right, starving me out. That's fair. That's fair. I don't think we need this guy. Let's start by attacking here. Another Dragon Ball, so we have 5 in there. Okay, if we hit one more, we get there. And do we have the 5 cost in there? We do. All right. 2 cards left in deck. Chances high. It's not super high. Discard that. Try again. Another Kami. It's too bad. We'll play that though. That's too bad. That card's really good right now. Very good. Assuming that we can actually find our stuff, right? Assuming we can actually go down to the right amount. Oh, phew. All right, we got there. This is pretty dumb, but here's the best play. I mean, I guess it's grabbing a super combo, right? But is there a better play, actually? There's one attacking, right? Just to confirm, right? 7 or less, flip. Shuffle your deck. Okay, so it doesn't even matter. Okay. Yeah, we just use this. Plus a 7 for my drop area. Yeah. We'll get the super combo just for the flex, right? Because there's no better card, right? No, just for the flex. Alright, and then skill. Play this one. I'm not playing Gogeta now. And then use this, discarding a dead card to become active. $75 triple, baby. There's no way you've got 75. There's no shot. 40. 60. No! There's no way! No! And then they get to stabilize. Yeah. All right, I will concede. I'll concede there. We could play this out. I'm not gonna win. Yeah, I agree. This matchup sucks. If we were playing against anything else, where we're playing against a deck that doesn't have healing, I think we'd have a chance. I would play it out. But this matchup specifically, I think that's the only way we win. We just go very aggressive right there. Conceding at 8 life is very funny. It is. It is very funny. But yeah, I do think this matchup stinks. Yeah, we're pretty much playing for the extra. No. I mean, they are just as good, right? If I play Gogeta 6, I mean, that's fair. I'm a simple guy. I don't see Bulma, so I search again. This deck is also, like, incredibly... One, this is the first game that we're going first. I think this deck is way better going first. But we're also, like, really dependent on Bulma, I find. Especially if we go, like, turn 1 Bulma into establishing a blocker, we're so far ahead. Goku could have been better. At least. I guess right. Because we could have played Goku, and then we could have put 3 Krillins there, and then we could have attacked into the thing and then gone plus 15k. Plus other things. So it could have been better. Alright, this is pretty good, actually. Dragon Radar is like the worst card that I feel like we have to play sometimes. We're not awakening turn 1, right? I'll charge the radar. We'll see if we regret it. I think it's unusual for us to do that, so we just do this early. Oh, upsetting. We get Bulma and another Dragon Ball. And Dragon Ball. Kami's great. Bulma again. Discard, I guess this. I guess Goku, another Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball. Man, no Son Gohan youths, huh? No, alright. Mill 6 get nothing is kind of upsetting. But it's how we do. Cell, Frieza, and Vegeta, you're saying those matchups are impossible? I guess because they get rid of the 1-drop so easy, right? I will defend this. Yeah, but I can see like Gogeta being like a good ad. We need to draw cards. All our good cards are in our life. Like, look how stacked our life is if they were the top of our deck instead. This is absurd. It's kind of absurd. Yeah, we just lose. That's too bad. This is one of my better matchups. Not when this happens. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, why? We have what? 16 cards that hit off of life? No, no, 16, right? Krillin, yeah, 16. We have 15 cards left in our deck. And only one hit off that. That's obscenely unlucky. Just not great for us. And maybe we're playing it wrong, but that just feels so bad. Like we've had so many chances to hit things off the, and all we've hit is one Kami. We haven't found any draws off the whatevers. Like we've just been extremely unlucky. Pico matchup is hard. Yeah, please. Yeah, I don't think this deck is for me. It's cool. You get to do some neat things, but like, so abysmal. That card will be eventually good. And now we just have to see if like, what we mill off this, right? We have to hit a ball, and if we don't, cool, our turn is over. I don't think we did anything wrong. We just, wait, get the ball. Oh, wait, hold up. Well, we can't. Yeah, like there's no reason to do this now. Cause we can awaken, but we don't get to use our effect because we have to draw one. Like what are we doing here? So sad, because again, like literally our entire life is now full of cards that trigger off of top deck milling, and we never saw any of them. Yeah, you got it. Enjoy. Yeah, I'm gonna hate this deck, playing as or playing against it. Sure, give me a Krillin. You fool! You gave me another Sun Gohan Youth. Sick. They're going to 8, right? Do I even want to hit them down to 4? We've got nothing to do with 4 energy for the turn. I mean, we could also play out... No, it's literally just... Play out our big boy, and then you get to remove it next turn. Shouldn't be charging my Gohans. I shouldn't be drawing my Gohans. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should have charged something else. and just play one out instead. You're right. Because then I would be able to play one out here. You're right. I should have kept one. That was a misplay from me, 100%. Right, they're at 7, so at least they can't play 8-drop Gohan. That's fun. But they also just get to redirect my attacks for the rest of the game. And when we're just trying to do one attack per game, that makes it a lot harder. Like, I don't know how we actually win against this matchup. This also seems really, really tough, right? But yeah, I should have played this out. Son Gohan Youth. But maybe they won't get rid of this. Maybe. I'm not in the Cell. Cell's probably going to be one of the decks I start playing for sure. But I don't know. Yeah, sure. I'll draw more. Good. Now that I've put all my Gokus back into my deck. Bulma's really good. But is it better than just actively playing our 5-drop? Actively playing our 5-drop's probably just better, huh? Yeah. Alright, they're just gonna redirect it to Gohan, yeah. Oh no, really? I mean, they can just like... Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, cool. We didn't have a Goku to get back with that Roshi that we milled. And we didn't get a Kami, which we could have used to extend our plays with Bulma. That's upsetting too. And we only have one Dragon Ball in there. Boyo. Oh, I guess we could have, like, I don't know, you drew a super combo anyways. You can put one card at the top, right? So we could make it Bulma. So we draw that next turn. I don't know if that's good enough. It'll also be Dragon Radar, right? I'll just pass. 9 cost Broly. 9 cost Broly would be obnoxious. They did charge to 10. Oh no, it is 8-drop. Okay. But they play Piccolo, right? That also ruins our plans. Oh, they chose that one. Interesting. Interesting. And they don't have triple strike. This deck doesn't have double strike for 2, yeah. JK. I wasn't gonna win this anyways. I wasn't winning this game anyways. I have to just keep telling myself that. Yeah, honestly, Piccolo being good. Yeah, please continue. Well, I mean, it's fair. I did a lot of card moving myself. It just seemed like this is the deck that is like the most difficult. All right. I do, yeah. I think the startup was tough, but like late game, I don't know how we win. I just don't know how we win. I just don't know how we win against Piccolo. Sincerely. I do see a lot of people not play Sekiro Goku in their Piccolos, and I think that's a straight mistake. I think that card is so good. Doesn't win, basically. Sincerely, I get it. I understand. Oh, now we're gold rank. Oh, we ranked down. That's so sad. I think trash is maybe... I don't know. The deck is just like not consistent, right? But then you can still get cheesed by this, but them just having a good time. They're trying stuff out, but I mean, like, why would you not play the best green card that they've ever printed? You know what I mean? Oh man. Change. We've got so many cards that we want put back on the top of our deck. This is probably my last game, especially with this deck. All right. Okay. This has the chance to be good. Let's see if we hit a Kami. Do not. One more. This deck is trash. And of course we draw the Krillin now. Oh my god, I hate this deck. We're done. We're done. This is our last game of this. I can't play this. This deck is so frustrating. Like, what are we supposed to do? Sincerely. Just be better? I guess. I guess just be better. Because, like, what am I doing here? Oh, boy. My first game was a mild exaggeration on how good this deck is. Hey, I've got the same hat. That's my hat. Yeah, I don't think Shenron's going to be a deck. Hate to break it to people, including myself. Another Balma, and I guess a Kami to put it back into rotation. Okay, finally some good mills. Thank goodness. I'm like, where are they? You kind of need to see this card on curve, right? Alright, that solves some issues. But it took so long to get there. Like, my goodness. Alright, they didn't get their ramp, which is good. Alright, cool. That draw 2 was really good. That draw 2 was really, really good. Actually, it might just be. Actually, you know what? Just. I don't know if I'm going to be able to awaken this turn, even though I'd like to. But this Vegeta to get rid of their one drop is probably better than. Actually, you know, this card just gets more value the longer it's out. So that for sure, and then I guess another super combo. Another Balma, and I suppose another Goku. Of course. Alright, there's 2 Dragon Balls left in deck. I have like a 33% chance this works. Nope. Alright, and I'll just draw the Dragon Ball right now. Nope. Alright. I'm in danger, right? I'm in big danger. Not really. The Dragon Ball has to be the next card of my deck. If not, I lose. Because I don't have ways to put cards back on top of my deck. My deck size is currently 3. Sorry, that's being obscured right now. That's actually kind of important. My deck size is... I'll go away. I'm at 3 cards left in deck. Yep. O. Yeah, O is indeed correct. Because then it legitimately has to be the next one. Otherwise, I can't even awaken. Like, I just lose. Like, I don't actually know what I can do. If this isn't the ball, I lose. Okay, we're fine. And we still have to do stupid stuff. Primarily. Yeah. Primarily, we have to do this. We have to just discard this. Because we can't even attack with it, because it has to mill 2. Then we flip. We're at 1 card in deck right now. We use the scale. I guess we get 5-drop Goku. Let me play this one. Okay. Attack here. We attack here. 1 Dragon Ball. Play this. Another super combo. We have no Gokus off the Roshis. Luckily, this is up to. I think I'll get the Tell Me Your Wish as well. Because we need that for next turn. Discard 1, discard that. We get to heal 2. And we'll get this and this. Okami, nice. Get the Dragon Radars, maybe. Oh, nice. It's just a draw 1, but we'll still take it. I guess that's it. Alright. What does Krillin say? Combo to Krillin, and he's charged too. Alright, yep. That's understood. But they don't have 6 energy because they have the marker. So, whoops. Yeah, it's supposed to ramp first, yeah. That is terrifying, though. Yeah, I can't save that. I guess I don't need to charge. Just in case, I guess. Level 2. Oh, we got our boy. And one of those. That's good. So we can do kind of a fun play. But we need more cards in trash. Okay, that kind of helps. Right, don't make fun of me. Just gonna put Balm on the top there. These aren't great. These are not great at all. Our Piccolo player is letting us win. We might win. They might be giving us the win, for sure. But like they must have like bonkers amount of counter in hand, yeah. We have this weird issue too where we have to actually have ways to get the Dragon Balls into trash. We might get there though. I don't know, man. No charge. Goku can recycle parts, correct. You just have to make sure we do it correctly. I'm going to say end phase. We're just going to mill 2. We know the next 5 are going to be good, right? Place it to 3 cards, right? So the 3 cards will be... Has to be all... Roshis. Alright. 1, 2... Oh, it has to be different names, yeah. That's the other thing. Okay. Roshi. Krillin. Kami, I think, have to be the thing. Actually, I don't even think it matters. Spawn of death. Alright. There's our last Dragon Ball. So we should have done all 10Ks, knowing that we just draw 1. So we flip here. Okay, this, yeah, all right. I'm gonna use the marker for it. Play this dude. Then we use this. Play the dude again. Mill a lot of cards. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, there's no way. Let's go 45. I think our opponent let us win this game. I don't think that. Oh, we're at 30 seconds left. Man, we're just slow rolling this. Okay, we won. Sick. Didn't expect that one. Triple strikes, pretty good. How are we 2-2 today? That's crazy. Also, we got 2 subs today. I'm sorry. I've been lacking on my content creation. All right, platinum 1, platinum 5, baby. Woo! We'll play one last game. We'll see if we can win. From their side, sure. Yeah. Let's last game of the night. Afternoon, whatever. The Ginyu carried. Ginyu. It did help us win. Man, what an inaccurate first impression of this deck. That first game we had. Bro. They're the combo master. This match could be so bad for us. And we're going second, but we got 2 Dragon Balls. Sure. Maybe I need to play like the slower route for this version. Alright, I'm going to play this one a little bit differently. Of course, that would have been such a good top deck discard, huh? They do have ways to get rid of this card. I'm just going to play it out for 1 and just pass, I think. I'd rather do that. Let's see what our second turn is, because I definitely want to play this I want to play this card next turn, so I want to be able to use my marker for it. I could have also like radared, but I think Bulma is really good early turn, but I want to make sure that I actually have time to play it. Is like the thing, like to do the stuff. I'd rather make sure that I have the card draw. Another Chi-Lai. They can go down to 4 now. That's crazy. On turn 3. Tweaking? Alright, it's very unlikely, but you guys know that I don't care about those words. Alright, Oolong, I suppose. Alright. Let's see how this turn goes. Alright, nothing good so far. No way. All right, we need if we hit a Kami. Actually, we haven't hit any yet, right? All right. There we go. It's helpful. Oh, we're getting there, baby. We are getting there. All right, if this hits 2 more Dragon Balls, we win. You guys ready? I hit a super combo. It's gonna try. I knew it. Alright. Hey, they're at 3 life. That's kind of scary. If my opponent's name's Broly, they gotta really be careful about not losing next turn. They can't play Nappa. I mean, they could play Nappa. Nappa seems like a bad choice, though. And they won't be able to get rid of any of the cards on board here. Ah, we're looking all right. We're going to be playing for 3. Planet Vampa, I see. Alright, and they're getting rid of that, sure. Sure. I mean, alright. I need one more Dragon Ball. And it better not be the last card in my deck. You know I'll defend that. All right. Please, 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 please. Dragon Radar was right there. Oh, thank goodness. All right. What's better? It might just be 6-drop Goku, right? At this point? Yeah. Not 6-drop. Well, this one's actually kind of fun, right? Probably this one though, right? This one will get me more value throughout it. Yeah, right. I'd rather have the card that can get me more value into the next one, right? Cool. I guess we should have used Bulma's effect first. Let's see. Okay. I guess that one, yeah. He's got the new whatever. That's kind of upsetting. Yeah, this one's so good. That one's very good. So we just get to get it back, right? Yeah, not killing the... I mean, if he is, he's doing it by playing the other Broly and not healing for the turn. Yeah, well, the thing is that I'm not... I kind of get to go off, yeah. So I have a lot of self-mill cards. The second one of these was very good. So if I can find all my Dragon Balls, that's asking for a whole lot. Let's be honest. I can't even charge, right? So I need the card from this. All right. We goofed. We should have used Bulma's effect first. I think we just have numbers now. I don't think we're away from this turn, so we can just draw one here. Another draw two. Going on face cam? Nah. You guys need to see the deck totals. All right, we ended up doing all right. I don't know. This deck is just infuriating. I guess that's like the last thing to say about it. It clearly can be good. It clearly has like power to do well. It is a bit of a roulette, for sure. My opponent was watching me play the entire game, though. I don't know if that was good for. Oh, before we end here, I want to turn glorious face cam back on. Bam, hello. I forgot I do have 10 FB01 packs that I can open, so I'll do that. So I will do booster packs. Yeah. It's definitely, yeah, it's definitely like a not roulette, but like you gotta be, I don't know, you have to just start counting and seeing where stuff's at, right? It's not, it's you know, it's a combo OTK deck, right? What else is there to say? All right. Ooh, I think I have a playset of these now, so that's fun. I think that card's really strong. I think people underrate that card a little bit. Dabura. 2-drop 30k still can't make a deck viable. Dabura. Alright, what SRs we getting? Alright, Android 18. And the Babidi. Okay. Well, that'll be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Deck list. We didn't change it at all. Let's see, this one. Are there any like other Sengokus that are worth it? This card was fine, but like it was always, we never found the reason to play it, right? Are there any like other Gokus that are just better to play? This card actually might be unironically good. Because this card will almost always be a 30k. Draw one. It's only a 5k though. These are Sengoku GTs. It's literally this. Or a 6-drop, like, you know, clearly this card is better in every situation because they're all GTs. Like, you could maybe choose this one, right? Because, like, you can use it with an energy marker for sure. And it can be, you know, honestly, I like the 10k potential from the other one's just too good, I think, to be honest. This card's fine, though. 30k double attack, we're almost always going to have an energy marker to use with it, right? So that's fine. I don't know. The adventure one is solid. Well, unfortunately, its name is Sengoku Childhood, which is clearly not Son Goku, which means clearly not addable from the Master Roshi. So that is the main reason we're looking for cards named Son Goku. Because you can use it to get this guy, which is just, I mean, a card to draw. Yeah, your friend was, yeah, it's fine. There's so many, like, the naming conventions. You also can get this Goku. You can also get this guy, because it is Son Goku / Bardock. So you can get this one too. Which actually, I mean, you can discard a ball off your hand, right? That's kind of nice. You can also play this one. Draw 2, discard 1. This is Sengoku Childhood, though, but, you know. So we'll see. We will see. But yeah, you definitely can play more Self-Awakening cards, for sure. Oolong felt bad. I think I would take Oolong out at this point. And I think that the Chi-Chi is probably just better. There's so many times where like I think Chi-Chi just needs to probably be a 4 at this point. 2-drop Vegeta was good for the situations where he showed up. Dragon Radar, I'd probably bounce down to 3 copies. But like honestly, like turn 1, I almost always wanted to use the Chi-Chi instead. I think the card's just too good. Tell me your wish now is like fine. We can go down 3 of these. I know 53 cards is like a weird number. But we'll see. Sometimes you do need the Dragon Radar to like not lose, or to like find the last Dragon Ball. I don't know. I think we need 4 of these for sure. Go down to 3 of this. I guess we can go down to 3 Chi-Chis. This is the same issue that like other builds would definitely have, where you're just out of cards. But generally speaking, like it is so like there are so many turns where I'm just like I have so much energy and I don't know what to do with it, that the Chi-Chi can be good at doing that, right? The fact that we can technically this like high roll, this is one energy 30k, which makes your Son Goku GT up 75k. Though you have to have cards in your trash to be able to combo with, which might be somewhat difficult with the leader effect. But you can like discard a card, and I don't know. It's probably fine. I'd probably play something closer to this though, to be close to my ideal build for the deck. Which means I need more bombas. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching. I hope you guys are enjoying FB07. If you guys are seeing me at Cardfest, make sure to say hello. We have some goodies there. Should be a good weekend. I'm going to be traveling there pretty much now. This is my last thing that I'm doing before heading out. Noblet, if you're still in chat, I hope you figured it out on travel. That sucks that your travel's been so rough. So I hope it's been better. I'm sorry to hear that. That's tough. That's tough. So, all right. Cool. All right. Thank you guys. Have a good weekend.